Our stories start with Samantha. To the world, she's just the rebellious youngest daughter of the royal family in a tiny European kingdom. To her mother, Queen Catherine, she's a bit of a headache. Sam doesn't care about tiaras or protocols. She's busy playing rock music on street corners with her best friend Mike. Life is simple, if a bit lonely, especially since her father and brother died in a tragic plane crash, leaving the weight of the throne to her mother and soon, her perfect older sister, Eleanor. But Sam is about to realize that her rebellious phases, the sudden headaches, and the weirdly sharp senses aren't just teenage angst. They're the first signs of something superhuman. One night, Sam sneaks out to a club with Mike, but the moment they step inside, the world explodes. Every heartbeat in the room sounds like a drum, every whisper feels like a shout, and she can even hear the movement of tiny insects in the walls. Overwhelmed by the sensory overload, she panics and pulls the fire alarm, landing herself in a jail cell and a whole lot of trouble with her mother. But this disaster was actually the trigger. The next morning, instead of a typical punishment, Sam is sent to a mysterious summer school. There, she meets a group of other second-borns like Roxana, a shy girl who lives for her live streams, and Tuma, a guy who seems just as confused as she is. Enter Professor James, who drops a bombshell. Being a second-born royal isn't just a title, it comes with a unique superpower. They are the spares who are meant to be the secret protectors of the monarchy. But there's a catch. If they don't pass the final test by the end of the summer, their memories will be erased. Imagine discovering you're a superhero only to be told you might forget it all by September. As the training begins, Sam realizes her curse is actually her gift. She has hyper-heightened senses. She can see details no one else notices and hear threats from miles away. Roxana learns she can turn invisible and even control people's actions, while a girl named January discovers she can steal the powers of anyone she touches. It's like a royal version of the X-Men, but while they're busy learning to control their gifts, a much darker threat is brewing. Miles away, in a high-security prison, a man known only as Prisoner 34 escapes. He's not just any criminal, he's someone from Sam's past, and he's coming for the royal family. He even has a hidden partner on the inside. Who could be cold enough to betray their own kind? Back at the school, Queen Catherine reveals the existence of a secret underground headquarters filled with advanced tech. She shows Sam a terrifying nano device designed to target people with specific royal DNA. It's a weapon that could wipe out an entire bloodline in seconds. The stakes just went from passing a coup, but the training isn't going well. During their first real-world simulation, the team fails miserably. They chase a thief who turns out to be January's coach, proving they aren't ready for the real world. Professor James is furious, and the tension within the group starts to boil over. Sam is caught between her secret life and her friendship with Mike, who is starting to feel like she's keeping him at arm's length. He has no idea his best friend is training to be a superpowered bodyguard. The mystery deepens when Prisoner 34 finally corners Sam in the woods. He calls her Snowflake, a private nickname only her late father used. Before Sam can process the shock, Professor James steps in to protect her and gets brutally injured. In the chaos, the truth comes out. Professor James is actually Sam's uncle, Edmund, or at least that's what she thinks. Queen Catherine finally sits Sam down for the talk. She reveals that Edmund didn't just disappear, he was imprisoned because he killed Sam's father to seize the throne. But when Sam visits Edmund in his cell, he tells a different story. He claims he wanted to end the monarchy's dictatorship and give power back to the people. He admits to the killings but insists it was a heavy heart sacrifice for the greater good. He even claims Sam's older sister, Eleanor, promised to change things once she became queen. Who do you trust? The mother who kept secrets, or the uncle who admits to murder but claims a noble cause? As the day of Eleanor's coronation arrives, the palace is buzzing with world leaders and high security, but Sam feels off. Her powers are gone. It turns out January has been the mole all along. She's been working with Edmund, and she's already stolen Sam's abilities. January secretly releases Edmund and locks Sam's friends in a cell. The betrayal is complete. The coronation begins, and the atmosphere is electric, but not in a good way. Edmund arrives with the nano device, ready to activate it and wipe out every royal in the room. This isn't just a revolution, it's a massacre. Sam, powerless and desperate, runs to the only person she can trust, Mike. Even though he's hurt by her secrets, he sees the fear in her eyes and agrees to help. Together, they manage to outsmart January, and Sam's friends break free. It's a race against the clock. Edmund believes the only way to free the country is to destroy the crown, but Sam knows that change can't be built on a pile of bodies. In a climactic showdown, the team uses their combined powers to trap Edmund. Tuma and Roxana distract him, leading him into a room where Mike has rigged a device to weaken his abilities. The very nano device Edmund meant to use on the royals is turned against him, trapping him forever. The coronation finishes, and Eleanor is crowned. But things are different now. Influenced by Sam's bravery, the new queen makes a historic announcement. She will end the dictatorship and allow the people to form their own government. The secret society of secondborns is officially recognized, and Sam finally finds her place, not as a spare, but as a hero. However, just as the dust settles, a news report flashes across the screen. January has escaped. The battle might be won, but the war for the future is just beginning. It makes you wonder, if you were born into a life where your only purpose was to live in someone else's shadow, would you use your power to protect that shadow, or would you burn it all down to start something new? If you could pick any superpower from this story to change your own life, would you choose the ability to hear the truth like Sam, or the power to disappear like Roxana? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more intense movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching.